Hello friends, this is Ashutosh Kumar. Welcome to my channel, and in this video we'll be talking about the introduction of Docker. So let's start. We have 5 points listed on here, and the first one says that it's a platform for developing, shipping and running applications in containers. So you might be wondering, what are containers? So containers are a solution to the problem of how to get software to run reliably when moved from one computing environment to another. So this could be from a developer's laptop to a test environment, or from a staging environment into production, and perhaps from a physical machine in a data center to a virtual machine in a private or a public cloud. Okay, the problem arises when the supporting software environment is not identical. So what happens is you're going to test using Python 2.7, and then it's going to run on Python 3 in production, and something weird will happen. Or you'll rely on the behavior of a certain version of an SSL library and another one will installed. So you'll run your tests on Debian and production is on Red Hat, and all sorts of weird things happen. And also, it's not just different software that can cause problems. The network topology also might be different, or the security policies and storage might be different, but the software has to run on it. So now you might be thinking, how do containers solve this problem? So in simple terms, a container consists of an entire runtime environment, an application, plus all its dependencies, libraries, and other binaries, and also the configuration files needed to run it. All of those bundled into one package. So by containerizing the application platform and its dependencies, differences in OS distributions and underlying infrastructures are removed. Okay, that is the beauty of containers. The second point is it is great for CI/CD workflows. So what are CI/CD workflows? So CI/CD stands for continuous integration and continuous delivery or continuous deployment. So in very simple terms, CI is a modern software development practice in which incremental code changes are made frequently and reliably. So what happens that automated build and test steps which are triggered by CI ensure that code changes being merged into the repository are reliable. Also, the code is then delivered quickly and seamlessly as a part of the CD process. So in the software world, the CI/CD pipeline refers to the automation that enables incremental code changes from developers' desktops to be delivered quickly and reliability to production environments. Okay, so why CI/CD is important? Because it facilitates an effective process for getting products to market very fast. All right. So the third point says that it is portable workloads. That means that you can run the Docker on your laptop or physical or virtual machines in cloud, etc. So that means you can install Docker software on your machine, develop your application, package it, uh, package it into Docker image, and run that Docker image anywhere, maybe in the physical or virtual machines or the cloud. So the workloads are very much portable. The fourth point says that it is easy to scale up or tear down in the near real time. So scale up means your application requires more resources, so it's very easy to add resources to your applications, and also in the real time. That means very fast you can add the resources. Also, if your application doesn't require too much resources, that can be tear down in also the near real time. Okay, the fifth one says cost-effective alternative to hypervisor-based virtual machines. So you might be thinking, what are hypervisor-based virtual machines? Let's go to Google. Google Maharaj ki jai. So search for a VirtualBox and you'll see some results coming up. So VirtualBox is a free and open source software, and that is for a hypervisor for x86 virtualization. So what we can do is, this is my laptop. On top of my laptop, I can install this software, and it will allow me to install any other guest operating system on top of this VirtualBox software. Let's say I want to install Linux, or I want to install Ubuntu. So any kind of other operating system I can install on my laptop. So my laptop will become the host, and the other operating systems will become the guest operating systems. All right. So this what so they will share the resources, the CPU, the memory, and all of those. So this is called hypervisor based virtualization, and it takes some cost for the data centers and other organizations. So when they arrange a virtual machine for any project, so they'll have to build a virtual machine for you, and also it involves some cost. Using Docker, we can minimize that cost, although we will not avoid the cost, because obviously Docker will also need the CPU, the memory, and other resources, but we can decrease the particular cost. All right. So these are the basic 5 points that I wanted to let you all know about the Docker. And enough of theory, I think. बहुत हो गया. In the next video, we will see a quick hands-on tutorial on Docker and a simple Spring Boot application. All right. So see you guys in the next video. Thank you.